My name is Fergus, and I will be your conductor this evening. Welcome aboard the night bus. Magical transport for the stranded witch or wizard. Already on board with us this evening are Corey, Jackie, and Jamie. Come along with us on a magical journey through time and space on this purple triple-decker bus.
And welcome back.
We're back. And we have a new guest with us because Jamie couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Welcome, Josh.
Hi, I'm Josh.
He's a little nervous, so
Yeah, you could say that.
just a little.
But we're a little late this week.
Yeah, it'd be my bad.
Yeah, we had some people were busy on Friday night and Saturday, and then Jamie was busy today. So we have us two plus Josh. So
Yep.
we'll see how this goes. Shouldn't be any different than normal.
No.
We're a little light on topics this time around. So we'll dive into some of the topics we do have. Starting off with I was right about Doctor Who. I said it wouldn't be canceled long, and it was canceled for never. It is not canceled. Disney Plus is dropping it after this season, and then BBC will be back to being the sole proprietor of Doctor Who.
And that will be definitely a good thing.
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Because this season of Doctor Who, I watched the first episode of this season, and oh my god, I liked last season. A lot of people didn't. I liked last season. The first episode of this season was it was not good. So there are 5 or 6 episodes in now, and I haven't watched any more since.
Oh,
I'm
dang.
going to, just especially now that I know it's not canceled. I'm definitely going to watch this season. Especially they're to the point now in this season where they brought back my favorite character from last season. So now that she's back, I'll dive back in. But yeah, Doctor Who, not canceled.
Well, it might actually pick up. Other ones, I won't say I don't like Doctor Who. It's just, it'd take me a little bit trying to get into it and actually like it. So there's parts of it I do like. It's just, I don't know. I get distracted easy. And sitting at home just trying to watch something that ain't grabbing me right off the bat to begin with. Then I grab my phone, then I'm playing on my phone, I'm watching the TV, I'm playing with my iPad, and yeah, it don't work too good.
No, that's the that's the next show that I'm trying to get Josh to watch is Doctor Who.
I've never watched it. I've heard about it. Corey talks about it all the time, but
Oh yeah, Jamie. It took Jamie a while to get me to watch it. Jamie talked about it for years, and was always telling me how good it was. And it's like, you would like it. It's your type of show. You would like it. And I was like, I might. And then I finally got around to watching it, and I love it now.
You've watched it how many times so far?
Oh my God, I've watched I guess you'd call it well, they used to call New Who when Tennant and Matt Smith and them was in it, but now you got New Who. But I watched the David Tennant and Matt Smith run through, I don't know, more times than I can count. Like all the way start to finish, at least 10, 11 times. Not counting how many times I watch certain individual episodes.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a rewatch right now of Matt Smith's run. I'm about halfway through his run.
Yeah. Same way with Game of Thrones when Jamie is telling us we need to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Took forever for us to watch it.
That's something else that Josh hasn't watched.
You still haven't watched
But,
it? The hell wrong with you?
I'm not pushing him to watch it.
Well, watch it all the way up to what? 7?
You can't do that, though.
No, you got to watch it all the way through.
If you're going to watch it, you got to watch it all the way through. And because I know how bad the ending is, I'm not trying to put somebody through that.
Well, I am, just for the simple fact that it's great till it's not.
It is. I would be more apt to try to get, and I mean, this may be a different torture, but read the books. They're really, really long, so it'll take you a while.
Oh, yeah, the audiobooks are like 40-some hours long.
The shortest
one book.
Yeah, the shortest one is 48 hours long. The longest one's like 60 hours long.
make the time go by.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and it's good, but now the books aren't just, there's so much useless detail in the books. Game of Thrones is one of the few shows that the TV show actually cut out good stuff from the books. Most time when something gets made into a movie or TV show from a book, they leave out key details.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, they didn't. They stuck to all the key details, and they left out the useless details. So, it was pretty good up until season 8. Until the end of season 8.
I was wanting to see more out of Podrick, though, on there.
Yeah.
I
mean,
thought
we
he was
got-
going to be more than what he was.
We got a decent amount of Podrick.
Yeah, but I thought.
He's in one of the best scenes
Oh yeah, I thought
when he comes back
elevate.
carrying the bag of
money.
gold. Podrick,
Yeah.
it was a gift. You're supposed to pay him with it. They gave it
wouldn't take
back. Yeah, they wouldn't take it. Sit
Yeah.
down. We need details.
Yeah, copious amounts of details.
Yeah. Josh has no idea what we're talking about.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
So that is one of the issues of not having seen Game of Thrones at all. Is the first 6 seasons are the greatest television you'll ever watch.
Yep.
There's nothing better. As much as I like Doctor Who and Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Teen Wolf and some other TV shows I absolutely love, nothing touches the first 6 seasons of Game of Thrones. It's the perfect television. But then episode, I guess you could say, starting with episode 3 of season 8, the last 4 episodes just bomb.
Yeah.
Hard. I've never seen a show go from that good to that bad that quick.
Well, really bad for Corey because his woman,
Yeah, they
killed her off.
they killed her off, but they even before they killed her off.
Well, yeah.
They wrote her off and then killed her off. Yeah, no, we're not here to have a Game of Thrones conversation. We have
No.
enough. We have enough of those.
But now we got Josh in here. We can have a Harry Potter discussion with somebody who hasn't talked with us about it that much.
Well,
I mean, we talk about it.
we've talked about it a fair amount, but the listeners would neither say we got Josh into Harry Potter. What was it, 2 years ago?
Yeah, about 2 years ago. Yeah.
And yeah,
Did you ever finish all the books?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
he
Yeah, I wasn't here then.
Yeah.
you already re-listened to him, didn't you?
Oh, I haven't listened to him. No.
Well, I mean, didn't you reread them?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I started to, but I didn't. I started remembering everything that happened, and it just didn't feel the same. I just.
Oh,
You
see,
gotta
no.
listen to it is better.
Oh yeah, getting Jim Dale's voice in your ears.
Yes. But
Yeah.
they're coming out with, did you tell them about it?
He's
They're-
probably heard us talk about it, but yeah, they're Audible's coming out with a dramatized audio reading of it. So they're actually getting cast. They're casting people to do voices to read.
Instead of one person trying to change their voice to everybody, they're actually going to have different people doing each voice.
That'll be nice.
Oh, yeah. Now, the Jim Dale books themselves, he does a good job at, the voices and everything.
Oh yeah, Jim Dale is
Amazing.
great. And there's a lot of British people that swear by Stephen Fry or Stephen Fry. I still don't know which way to pronounce his name, but
He's good, but he's no Jim Dale.
no,
which-
his Voldemort voice kills me. I cannot listen to him voice Voldemort.
Which for me, what really ruins it is Jim Dale was the first one I heard, and I went through with it.
Yep.
And then when you hear somebody else go, it's like, nah, that's not right. That's not
Exactly.
right at all.
Yeah.
Because I started buying them on cassette tape. That's how old I am. Had me a Walkman. I'd take it to work with me. That way, when I was out walking around stuff, had that bad boy played in my vehicle. It was so good. I usually like to leave stuff like that for work. But book 4, The Goblet of Fire, I had my headphones on laying in the bathtub listening to it because I just couldn't stop listening to it. It was amazing.
Wow.
That's my favorite book. Is Goblet of Fire. Well.
Yeah, what is your
Yeah,
favorite?
this is the
Because
question
everybody
we
knows
need.
ours.
Yeah.
Half Blood Prince. I'll say.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
He
it's
knows his
I had to
stories.
think for a second.
it's
but
great.
yeah.
Half Blood Prince is great. It's my second favorite. My first favorite though is Order of the Phoenix.
Order of Phoenix would have been my first if they didn't have Harry whining so much in it. I got so tired of that.
But-
I mean, I get where he's coming from to a point, but oh God, I just want to slap him on a couple times.
I mean, I agree with you. Also, that's my, and I still love all the books, but the Goblet of Fire is my least favorite. It's
Oh,
still
I love
amazing. I love it, but it's my least favorite of the 7. They're all so good that saying it's my least favorite is not a demeanor
Not a bad
against
thing.
it. But the reason that I like 4 the least is because of all of Ron's whining.
Yeah,
So, and like I said, I hear Harry's whining in 5, and I don't necessarily love it, but there's so much other stuff in 5 that makes it so great. You get, in my opinion, probably the second worst villain in TV show, movie, book history with Umbridge.
Umbridge.
Yeah, she doesn't quite beat out Joffrey from Game of Thrones. To
No.
me, he's number 1, but she's definitely a solid number 2.
Yeah, when you hate her more than you do Voldemort,
Mm-hmm.
or he who must not be named for some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Dark Lord to some people.
Yep. Yeah, she is horrible. And the bad thing is, Corey wants her tea set.
Hey, that would be a nice collector's item.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I also like the house tea sets they come out with.
Oh yeah, yeah. We saw those when we was down at Universal.
Yep. Well, we also saw one at Honeyduke's. Honeyduke's got a tea set out.
Yeah,
That was nice. It got a little chocolate frog and gold little chocolate frog in it. I might end up getting that. I won't use it, but I'll get it.
yeah. But we got to question Josh some more about his Harry Potter. Anytime we get a new person on here, first thing we do is question about Harry Potter.
Yeah.
First off, you got to let people know what house are you in.
Oh, Slytherin.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh God,
Nah,
that just says so much right there.
Gryffindor over here is like, what?
Nah, we like everybody. Unless it's
Sure.
Quidditch.
I was
Until
gonna
it comes
say,
Quidditch time.
Sure you
then,
do. Sure you do. No.
Then that's when we show our true colors. You're no better than us.
It's always been 3 against 1 at Hogwarts. Everybody hates us, Slytherins. We
Well,
get a
I mean,
bad rap.
y'all don't get a bad rap. Some wizards that gave y'all some bad rap.
Exactly. We got a few bad eggs that has ruined it for me and Josh and all the other Slytherins out there.
Yeah.
We got some whiny crybabies like Malfoy that just
Yeah, he ruined it.
mhm.
Babardi ruined it when, if you go movie wise, when Harry was getting ready to fight the Dark Lord in the last book, and he said, "Give us Harry, and we'll let everybody else live." And she stepped right out there, and
Yeah, but she's not a Slytherin.
not Babardi, but shoot,
I know who you're thinking of. The girl that was with Malfoy.
yeah,
That-
God,
That was the one that put Hermione in a headlock.
yes.
I don't know why I can't think of her name either.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, it's Draco's girlfriend in book 6, Half-Blood Prince.
Oh.
It'll come to me eventually, but
I thought her name started with a P.
it might, but it's not. It's
Penelope?
not clicking right now.
Penelope?
No, I don't think it was Penelope.
That's Penelope Clearwater.
I'll look it up real quick. I can't believe I can't think of it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, I've mentioned it a decent amount of times over the last few
Yeah.
weeks, but I haven't
This will have him listen.
I haven't
to
done
the
my
books
re-listen
again.
in a while. This is the longest I went without doing a re-listen. It's been normally the longest I go is 6 months.
Yep.
If it's more than 6 months and I haven't listened to Harry Potter books, it's like, what's going on? And it's been like 9 months since the last time I listened.
Yeah. Have you listened to the books?
I have not.
Oh, see.
We just had this conversation
No, I'm
2
talking about
minutes ago.
talking about does he have Audible and stuff to where he can re-listen to them?
Yeah, we just mentioned
Yeah.
that 2
You
minutes
got
ago.
Audible?
Apple Music, can you?
Oh no,
No, Audible.
Oh.
You got to have it. It's
I mean, you can get the books through, Apple Books
Music and stuff like
and
that.
listen to the audiobooks that way. I don't know how expensive they are though. So it no. It did start with a P.
What was it?
You was close. Pansy.
Pansy Parkinson.
Yep.
Again, the first name and the last name starts with a P.
See, Padma Patil and Pavati Patil, and then Pansy Parkinson. Their names are too similar,
Yeah.
and all 3 of those women are all in different houses.
Yep.
That's crazy. So yeah,
Now we got that straightened out. But it's just you can't beat the book. So
No.
have y'all seen the rumors of who they're going with for Hermione?
mm-hmm.
I have not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show you real quick. I mean, to me, this was expected, and I don't know. We'll see if she does a good job or not.
Yeah.
It gave me and Jamie an idea, and I'll wait till Jamie's here to do it. But yeah, me and Jamie was trying to come up with a Harry Potter all black cast musical.
Musical.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
That would, you know how fun that would be to watch?
It would not be fun at all to watch.
You love musicals. You're the one of all of us that loves musicals the most.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
That would be so cool. I think it would be.
How much of a musical? Are you talking about the whole thing is them singing through
I'm
the
talking.
lines?
No,
and
I'm talking
everything?
like High School Musical style. You know
I
the
never
movie High
watched
School Musical?
That was
One of the greatest movies.
I was a little too old to be
Trilogies.
liking that one.
Exactly. One of the greatest trilogies. My bad. One of the greatest
You got to
trilogies.
remember, I'm 48 years old, getting ready to go on 49.
So I'm getting ready to turn 31 in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that means when it come out, you were still a teenager, though.
Oh, I was.
I wasn't.
Yeah, buddy.
I've never watched those.
Oh, then that. I don't watch many musicals, so I'm trying to think of another musical to compare it to where they.
Well, I did an episode of Buffy that was a musical, and it was pretty good.
Well, you remember that episode of Lucifer that was a musical?
Never watched that one.
When they're on the football field?
I never finished them.
Oh, my God. You're killing me. You
Yeah.
haven't seen High School Musical. You never finished Lucifer. And that was from the best season Lucifer, season 5. That was the best season Lucifer ever. That season Lucifer was amazing.
Is that the season when his mom and God was down there?
Well, his dad, God.
Yeah.
His mom was in previous seasons.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one. Something happened, and I started watching. I watched season 1, season 2. I don't think I even got to season 3 of it.
You probably didn't because his mom shows up in season 2 or 3. I can't remember exactly which season. It was one of those seasons.
I don't like a lot of change when I'm watching this TV series.
Well,
Subtle little changes I don't mind, but then they drastically change something, and it takes from what I'm used to.
Lucifer was great. Now
I will say what I watched of it, man, that was a really good TV series.
Yeah.
Why they don't make more along that lines, I don't know. Instead of making the trash they make nowadays.
I mean, there's still some good stuff nowadays, but
Well, yeah. I got my son into watching Mobland.
I still haven't started it yet. I
likes
started, I literally started today. I started rewatching the Mission Impossible movies so I can get myself ready for the last one.
5's already out.
That comes out Thursday for the full public. You mean, and it's not 5, it's number 8.
But whatever the one it is, I'm not mistaken. I've seen it at the theaters already.
It may came out this weekend. I thought it came out next weekend now. Yep. We'll see. Either way, I'm watching them all to get myself ready. I've watched the first 2. I watched both of them literally today. So, yeah, it may came out this weekend instead of next weekend like I was thinking.
I've never watched a single Mission Impossible movie.
It's okay. Nope, I was right. It comes out next weekend.
I was looking at the marquee thing, and I could have swore I seen it was showing that it was out.
Not yet. Comes out Thursday, like always. Well, technically Friday. Early showing's Thursday.
Yeah,
They're really good, but they're really good if you're into James Bond style, just pure action.
that's what I'm into. The adrenaline rush.
I didn't think you was a big fan of Mission Impossible.
I like Mission Impossible. I don't think Tom Cruise is the best actor around, but I'm into the adrenaline rush and everything.
Yeah, I mean the movie.
I grew up on the TV series Mission Impossible. So.
Yeah, I mean this is a little different.
Oh yeah, it's a whole lot different, but I mean it's still the same concept.
Oh yeah, yeah, and they're really good. Like he said, if you love just pure action, I mean that's all they are. The storyline is. For some of them, the storyline is kind of basic. Some of them, the storyline's overcomplicated, and you got to watch it 2 or 3 times to understand what happened.
Was it the third or fourth one that got really?
The fourth one's when it got really good. The first 3 are good, but then when you get to Ghost Protocol, which is the 4th one, it's like it takes a step up, and then you get to I think it's the 6th one. That's the one Henry Cavill's in. That one is widely regarded as the best one. It's amazing. It's got a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes still. And then that one leads into the Dead Reckoning, which came out 2 years ago or last year. And it was pretty good. I've watched it twice. It's by far the hardest to follow. There's so much going on. And it's leading into this one that's coming out next week called Dead Reckoning. It's like a part 1, part 2 type deal.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's a little confusing and complicated. and there's just so many characters from all the previous Mission Impossibles are in it. It's very much like their version of Fast and Furious,
Oh God.
where they're like, you know what? Let's just bring the whole ensemble together. Every actor or actress who's
ever been in it,
who's
that
been
hasn't
in it.
died,
Yeah.
or they just brought them back because
right.
In
So-
my opinion, the Fast and Furious franchises went downhill. But
Whoa, now. Watch your
I am
tongue.
glad somebody else
No.
agrees with me. Now,
Shut up. I
My
will mute you guys
understanding-
in a heartbeat.
I understand the last one was actually pretty good.
I love the last one. It was my favorite one since 5.
It wasn't totally as outlandish as some of the other ones.
They're meant to be outlandish.
I know, but
I get tired of people saying that. It's like, that's what they're meant to be. They're not trying to be. I listened to a podcast the other day, and they mentioned Fast and Furious, and the person brought up, because they brought up, how Fast and Furious kind of compares to some other different movies and stuff, and they're like, you can't compare them. Fast and Furious is in a different universe. Literally. That's not our Earth. That's like Earth 212.
that's something.
It's just, that's not our universe. That's a completely different universe. And
Well, the first couple ones, I loved them.
They're all
you
great.
couldn't-
Oh, yeah.
you couldn't beat it. It was the jumping from building to building in a car,
that was number
and
7.
then the car in outer space. That just
That was number 8.
that
That
was
was number
just,
9. My bad. That was number 9.
That was just too much for me. And when they brought my boy back from the second one and put him in number 9, made him look like a goofball in it, along with his partner, that just killed me right there. Granted, it's a little bit goofy, but not that damn goofy in 2.
Like I said, I like them all. There's some that are better than others.
Yeah.
Like I think Fast 5 is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Which one's
I
that?
love
That the bank heist?
That's when they're dragging a vault
Yeah,
down
no, I
through
like that
Brazil.
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
Even though that is totally outlandish as can be,
Oh yeah,
but it's not as bad.
I agree. Yeah, it's not
Is-
as.
Not as horrible as
it's not taking a Pontiac Fiero into outer space.
no, it's not taking fear out of space, and it's not literally jumping from high rise to high rise, and the car still
See,
keep
but
on going.
That's more realistic to happen than dragging a vault down the bank.
no,
I mean,
that
a
is
bank-
not more
a vault
realistic for
bank.
me to happen.
Nah, trust me. If you were to take a car and drive it across, skyscrapers one to the next, you're more likely to actually make that happen than you are to be able to hook 2 cars to a vault that's cemented in and drag it out.
No,
Both of them are unrealistic, but you're more likely to have the other one happen.
no,
Either way, in the Fast and Furious universe, it's all possible.
yeah, everything's possible.
So as long as you got family, everything's
Oh,
possible.
good God! About made Josh pissed. He was in
Hey.
the middle, and
That's what it's about, baby. It's all about family. So yeah,
family.
Oh man.
I love the Fast and Furious movies. I've seen every single one of them in theaters since the 4th one.
I'm not watching none of them in theaters. I don't think no,
No, because
because I ain't been with you to watch
Yeah.
them, and I haven't.
yeah, you was gonna go with me to watch one of them, and something happened. But yeah, I've seen every single one of them in theaters since the 4th one. I didn't watch the first one in theaters, or the second one, or the Tokyo Drift, the 3rd one, but since the 4th one, I've watched every single one of them in theaters.
I thought Tokyo Drift come out before this.
No,
Too
Tokyo
Fast,
Drift was
Too
the 3rd one.
Furious.
Yeah, it come out after Too Fast, Too Furious.
I don't know why I keep getting them two messed up, because I swore up and down.
Because that's the one that reintroduced, at the very, very end, reintroduced Dom back into it. Because
Yeah.
he wasn't in the second one, as you know. The second one was just Brian and Roman. Second one is my second favorite behind Fast 5.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. I liked it.
Yeah. I like the ones, I like the happy, I guess you say happy-go-lucky ones.
Right.
Like, Fast 5 ends with them just, they've just robbed over $100 million from a drug lord in Brazil. So now they're all like super rich, and it's just, I love heist movies in general, and I especially love heist movies where the people actually get away with the money. And you compare that with Fast and Furious and Cars, and it's just amazing. And then Too Fast and Furious is kind of similar,
Yeah,
where they end up, busting and kind of robbing a drug lord. So, pockets ain't empty, cuz.
Yeah.
Forget
And we
about
ain't
it,
hungry
cuz.
no more either. So, yeah.
Oh.
I just wonder how they got all that money out of there.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, They didn't fly out with it unless they was on a personal plane and
Oh,
still got to go through.
You talking about Fast Five?
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say Too Fast and Furious. They just
Oh, yeah. They just stuck that in their pocket.
Yeah.
That was nothing.
that was around their waistband.
You trying to smuggle out a couple meal.
11 million each.
Yeah. That's going to get a little tough.
I mean,
Because you just can't walk up to a bank and say, here, I want to deposit $11 million into your account.
I mean, they're in Brazil. I don't know how banks work down there. I mean, you saw what the two brothers did, Santos and the other one. They both took it straight to the casino.
Yeah.
One put 11 million on red, one put 11 million on black. And then they spun that roulette wheel and it landed on green. And they both lost everything but that money they just got.
Damn it.
Yeah. It's hilarious. It was like, they won. That's, like I said, that's one of the things I love about Fast Five is, you get to the end, they managed to give out the money. So now you get like a 30-second clip of each character and what they did with their money. You got those two, and they lose it all immediately.
Other two buys cars. One isn't the only car on.
Yeah, then you got Roman and Ludacris's character. They both buy Koenigsegg's. So, Roman's talking about how, he made a shake in Abu Dhabi offer he couldn't refuse. And he's got the only one in the Western Hemisphere. And then turns out Tej is like, no, actually there are two in the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah.
And also Roman's had one lady with it. Tej had two ladies with his. So, yeah. Then you had, oh man, why did I just forget his name?
Brian?
No, well, I mean, Brian, him and Mia, they basically got themselves some oceanfront property somewhere in a country with no extradition.
Yeah.
So they had their feet up. She's at that time pregnant. So then, he's got a new Nissan GTR, and Dom shows up with the new Challenger SRT8. And so, it doesn't really show where their money went. You got the one I was trying to think of, Gal Gadot's character, and I don't know why I cannot think of Han. Yeah, you got Han. Him and Gal Gadot are blasting off somewhere in Europe in a Lexus LFA. So,
Yeah.
I would almost say he made it out the best, but I don't know.
Well, he had Gal Gadot with him. So
That's what I'm getting
Yeah,
at.
I liked her in the
He
Fast
had
and
all that
Furious
money
movies.
and her. So, yeah.
All I need was just her. I don't need all the money.
Well, I mean,
She was a badass in her own right.
oh yeah.
Again, a woman that could beat my ass, but make me like it at the same time. That's what I want. Y'all shake y'all's head, but I know what you're missing out on.
I was laughing at Josh's reaction. I don't guess he's ever heard you say that before.
No, he probably hasn't.
Once or twice, but still. Oh, man. It's different.
Exactly. Who wants the same old thing all the time? Want to be able to spice it up. Long as she ain't breaking out no toys to try to use on me, I'm happy. Then it's going to be a knockout, drag out fight then. And hope to God I win that one.
You may not based on the type of woman you're describing.
Well, this is probably true too.
Anyway, I don't know how we just spent 15 minutes on Fast and Furious.
Yeah, we kind of sidetracked that. It's like we always do.
Oh yeah.
We start on one topic, we switch to another, we come back to that topic, we go off topic again. That's just us.
Yeah.
Don't matter who's in here.
Yep. We was talking about Mission Impossible and ended up on Fast and Furious.
Well, we was talking about
'Cause-
Harry Potter. Then
well,
we
yeah.
was talking about Game of Thrones, Mission Impossible.
I mean, they're hey, if you think about it, they're all very similar. Harry Potter had 8 movies. Mission Impossible is on their 8th movie. Fast and Furious is on their 10th, so that's a little different. But Game of Thrones had 8 seasons. A lot of 8s coming up. And they say 7's the most powerfully magical number. I don't know. 8's giving it a run for its money.
Yeah. Well, if they done it true to the books, it'd have been 7.
Yeah. If the show does it right, it'll be 7 seasons.
And I hope they do it right. Because like me and Corey said before, we had been for years wanting
Yes.
a 1-for-1.
We've been one of the few people out there for years that's been clamoring. The movies were good, but make a TV series. Ever since Jamie got us to watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh my God, you mean they can actually do a good job taking a book and making it into a series? We got to have a Harry Potter version.
Oh yeah. And like I said, everything's written out in front of you. There's no script or nothing. It's all right there.
Yeah, it's already there.
All you got to do is build the set and let it go.
Yeah.
I don't know how hard they can make it. But then there's some people who like to switch shit up and you just want to slap them upside the damn head
Yeah.
with a frying pan.
Well,
With
speaking
hot
of
grease in it.
speaking of the creators of Game of Thrones and now the creators of the new Harry Potter series, did you see where Max is going through a naming rebranding again?
What are they going to change it to now? HBO again?
They're going back to HBO Max.
It should have stayed HBO Max instead of just Max.
The reason they dropped the HBO part supposedly was because they added Discovery Channel and a bunch of their stuff and some other stuff to it, and they was trying to get people to understand this is not your old school HBO where it's just HBO shows and nothing else. Like we've got a bunch of content on here that's not just HBO, and they haven't gained any new viewership in like the last 2 or 3 years since they done that name change.
Oh.
They've actually lost a little viewership, so that's why they're putting the name back the way it was. They're
can see
realizing
that.
now that maybe the naming confused people. And
I wouldn't doubt it.
You got people out there trying to find HBO and they can't. They don't know Max is HBO, so then they don't get it because they can't find it. So
Yep.
they're going back to the old school. Well, still not old school, but HBO Max.
Yeah, because they had HBO Max and I had it downloaded on my TV. Then they switched it to Max, which was a whole other app. They didn't just change the name on the app. They come up with a whole other app. For it.
Mm-hmm. And that's where they messed up and confused people.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, now I don't think, I haven't looked, but as far as I know, they're not changing the app this time. They may change the look of it, but.
Man, you'd think it'd be easier just to go in there and change the name than it would be to build a whole other app.
Yeah. Which they haven't changed the app yet. The app is still called Max. So.
Yeah.
They did change the look of it, though, a couple months ago. Instead of blue, now it's like a deep, deep blue, kind of black.
You haven't been on that much. Like I said, I could drop all my subscriptions and until a new season comes out and just pick it up, I wouldn't be missing nothing. 'Cause I don't really watch nothing on them anymore.
I do too much rewatching. I'm on Max for Doctor Who. I'm on Amazon for Teen Wolf, which I rewatched 3 or 4 episodes of it last night just because I was up and nothing to do.
Have you watched Teen Wolf?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I won't say it's your type of show, but it's just a good show in general. It's got plenty. It's a teen drama, but it's got plenty of action. It's got a little bit of everything, and it's relatively well written for an MTV show.
Yep, I think it's more well written than Vampire Diaries, in my opinion.
I kind of like Vampire Diaries.
Mm.
Well,
I think-
watched of it. I've only watched like a season of it.
Yeah, I think Teen Wolf's better. Teen Wolf is way more. Teen Wolf's not PG, but it's way more PG than Vampire Diaries is.
Yeah.
Vampire Diaries is like rated mature or something. I think Teen Wolf's like I think Teen Wolf is TV 14, so which is not PG 13. Like it's a higher rating than that, but it's not like an R rating or a mature rating. It's TV 14.
Can you really go by the ratings anymore? Because a lot of times they'll change the rating just because there's smoking in it.
I have noticed that.
What the hell? What description do I need up there? Warning, action, drug use, smoking.
See,
When did smoking become a trigger?
I like that they put all that up there now because it lets me know what to expect a little bit. Because I'm one of the people that I don't like unless it's a time period piece. But if it's set in modern times, I hate seeing people smoke.
I don't bother me.
And I have to cover my eyes when people are doing like explicit hard drug use. Like if I see somebody in a movie shooting up or like snorting coke, I've just naturally just turn my head. It's just not something I like to watch. But like I said, if it's a time piece, if the movie's taking place in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, people smoked all the time back then. It makes sense.
For me, I grew up when that wasn't considered a trigger. A lot of your old movies was hardcore drug use and this and that. So that don't bother me none. Smoking don't bother me none. Hell, in school we used to make ashtrays for our parents. Can't do that nowadays. We would literally get model clay and you would do it and they'd fire it and everything, and then you take it home and give it to your mom for Mother's Day. I mean, it was nothing. You go to a restaurant, it was smoking in a restaurant. Again, don't bother me none.
Yeah, like I said,
the fact that they put it as a trigger warning up on top, we just gotten solved. That's just all I contribute that to.
It's just up there. You can ignore it. Not everybody even look. A lot of people don't even look at those.
I look at them just so I can see what. It's like, okay, this is what we're going to do. And I see smoke. I was like, really?
Well, now you know.
You know that rating is because of a smoking.
It doesn't necessarily change the rating, but it's just
I guarantee
up there.
it.
There's too many. Like with PG-13, PG-13 allows you one explicit.
One FU or something.
Yeah,
like
one
that.
explicit word.
Yep.
To meet a PG-13 rating. And I don't know exactly what TV-14 is. I know it's different because I've seen stuff with TV-14 ratings with
it's more violence or something in it.
Well, I mean, I was going to say I've seen TV-14 shows with doesn't really show much, but a sex scene. Whereas a PG-13, if it's a sex scene, you see basically nothing. So there's definitely a difference, but I don't know what the exact difference is.
Yeah, they was when it comes to Harry Potter, they was trying to keep it from not getting a PG-13 rating. But if I'm not mistaken,
yeah, they wanted
4
to keep
or 5
it PG.
is where they just couldn't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anybody who's read the books, and we all have, we know after the third one or at the end of the third one, that's when it just starts getting dark.
Yeah.
So,
and I like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, made the story a whole lot better.
It made it better, and you don't feel like you're just reading a little kid story anymore. You start getting to where you don't feel bad because you're enjoying something that was a kid's book, which never bothered me none. But people are like, you read Harry Potter? You're damn right I do.
It's not a kid's book. They haven't read stuff like the Chronicles of Narnia or Percy Jackson.
Those are kids' books.
Exactly.
Not the movies, but the actual books.
Yeah, I went back because the first books I ever read was the Chronicles of Narnia. I read all 7 of them in elementary school.
There's 7?
Yeah, there's 7. They're very short. You could read all 7 of them quicker than you can read the 5th Harry Potter book. So yeah, they're not long at all. But they're very much. I had forgotten how much they were kids' books until I tried to listen to them on Audible about a year and a half, 2 years ago. And I was like, oh my God, I'm too old for this. I same thing happened when I tried to listen to Percy Jackson, the first Percy Jackson book. I listened to the first 30 minutes and I went, yeah, this is geared toward not even teenagers, but actual children. So I couldn't do it. I like them. When I read them as a kid, I loved them, and I liked the movies, but couldn't do the books. Not now. But Harry Potter, on the other hand, nah. Anybody can read Harry Potter, don't matter how old you are.
Yeah.
The Percy Jackson TV series is pretty good on Disney Plus. They only have 1 season, but it's.
I haven't got around to it yet. I know you've told me about it before. So.
Yeah. I'm waiting on season 2, but they never released it.
Oh, did it get canceled?
It didn't get canceled. It's just I feel like it's already done. It's just what Disney wants to do. They'll make a show and they'll have it made in 2022, but then won't release it till 2026. It don't make any sense.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you why. It's because they got so much other junk they've made that they don't want to release it all at once because then one thing's going to do better than the other, and they want to try to give it enough space.
Opportunity.
Yeah, so they can try to make money off all of it. And it's like, well, if you didn't make so many dang shows to begin with.
Yeah.
But
that's bad for us to say because we're looking for
content
to watch and everything.
I mean, there's a lot of good content out right now. This is the biggest glutton of content we've had in a while for good content. There's been so many actual good movies to come out.
Well, yeah.
Andor season 2 is amazing. That show is great.
I won't watch that.
The final 5 episodes it's the first show to have 5 episodes in a row all get a 9.5 or higher rating on IMDb. Not even Game of Thrones ever done that. It's so good. And it leads season 2. When season 2 ends, it literally ends right where the movie Rogue One starts. and then Rogue One ends right where the movie A New Hope, the very first the fourth Star Wars movie, but the very first one to come out, it picks up right where Rogue One ends. It's just so yeah. If you ever wanted to sit down and just start from the beginning of Star Wars, I mean, you could start with the prequels. Ignore the Acolyte. Terrible.
Yeah.
Technically, that timeline wise is supposed to be the first show, but if you just ignore it and you just watched the 3 prequels and then watched the 2 seasons of Andor, then Rogue One, and then the 3 original Star Wars movies, that's good Star Wars. You can ignore basically everything else except for maybe The Mandalorian. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and I like the first season.
Everything else you can kind of ignore. There's other Star Wars shows are decent, but none of them compared to the stuff I just named off.
Obi-Wan's pretty good as well.
It is, but it's not as good as Andor.
I like the end. I just like the ending.
You like the battle scene?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a battle scene.
Don't get me
we all
wrong.
want it.
Darth Vader still got did wrong like he always does, but by Obi-Wan. But
yeah, the only Star Wars show or movie to get Vader right was Rogue One. When he shows up at the end of Rogue One,
oh yeah,
and just comes into that on the ship into the hallway and just slaughters everyone. It's like that's Darth Vader.
yeah.
That's who he should be. That's how powerful he is. There's nobody in the galaxy that could stand up to him except for possibly Obi-Wan. So it's like, you know, we didn't get enough of that.
Yeah.
You can blame that on Kathleen Kennedy.
Well, I mean, they were doing Darth Vader dirty even before she came along.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but
She didn't do Darth Vader dirty. She did the whole Star Wars universe dirty.
Yeah.
So she didn't limit it to just Darth Vader.
Yeah. When George Lucas signed Star Wars over, he killed it.
Yeah.
I mean, he made $4 billion though, so
Yeah, I know, but
I would do it for $4 billion.
When Disney took it over, they want to. They want to push their agenda. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
And they don't want to go by. They
the
don't.
lore.
Yeah, they want to make it their own lore almost. I don't know. It's
Yeah, they changed everything to suit what they're wanting to do instead of just sticking to what made Star Wars
Right.
Star Wars. You can't change that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to call something Star Wars and it's some other universe that don't have the original players in it, by all means, you do that. And you can do whatever timeline you want with that. Quit trying to change what's already out there to fit what you want to do. And like I said, like I tell Jamie and them all the time, they flooded Star Wars content like crazy.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why to me it's not as popular as it was before.
yeah. They were releasing a show here, a show there, a show here, and then,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why it makes it really hard. You have to sift through. But Andor's good. Andor's really good. It is, in my opinion, season 2 of Andor is better than any season of The Mandalorian. I would say of all the Star Wars Disney made TV series, it's the best by far. So yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't big. Well, after Disney took it over, I wasn't real big on
I mean, you was never a huge Star Wars fan anyway, which neither was
I
I.
watched the first 3. Oh yeah, loved the shit out of them. I used to have the little when I was growing up, I had the blasters and everything.
I'll
I
say
had all the toys. I've
Yeah.
had all the bed sheets and stuff like that. Then the other 3 come
The
out. and,
prequels.
yeah, they was good, but
See, I
to
like
me,
the
they just
prequels.
wasn't as good as the first ones.
Oh, I like
Okay.
the prequels the best.
in my opinion, Revenge of the Sith is the best Star Wars movie to ever grace the earth.
Well,
Maybe Clone Wars.
see, I was gonna say Rogue One,
Rogue One is really, really good.
but I agree with you. Those the what you just named off is great.
You just can't beat Anakin. That whole story. I don't know, man.
Yes. Anakin is my favorite character. He's my favorite character. He, at the end of the day, me and Jamie argue this all the time. He's the hero of the story.
Yeah.
Like, Luke is going to die in Return of the Jedi. The Emperor is killing him. If it's not for Darth Vader turning back into Anakin, it's done. It's over. So, Anakin is the hero of the story. He's the most powerful Jedi to ever live. And, yeah, that's that. Luke Skywalker was a whiny crybaby
Yeah.
that, if it wasn't for his dad, was dead.
But imagine what the galaxy thought about Luke Skywalker when he was the only man to walk out of the same room as Palpatine and Darth Vader.
Oh, yeah.
They probably thought of him as like like a.
Oh yeah, and he let that carry him and inflate his head for a long time.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. You're outnumbered here. Normally I'm outnumbered because Jamie's,
Yeah,
Luke Skywalker's like the hero of all heroes, but Anakin
I won't call him the hero of all heroes, but he does a lot more than one thing. If it wasn't for him and his friends,
Right.
if he didn't have the friend, just like in Harry Potter, if it wasn't for the friends, Harry's nobody. Harry would have died way before he was supposed to.
Oh yeah.
But he had the right friends. Luke had the right friends.
Yeah.
Without those friends, he wouldn't do half the shit he done on there.
Oh, I agree with you there. Definitely agree with you there.
They complement each other. The whatever one lacks in strength, the other one picks up.
Yeah.
Now, is Vader the toughest person out there? I don't know.
I said Anakin Skywalker. I didn't say Darth Vader.
Oh, Clone Wars Anakin before he turned to Darth Vader. Oh, Prime, yeah.
Yeah. Prime Anakin Skywalker
Yeah.
is the most powerful Jedi of all time.
Yeah. Now maybe I don't know because Luke when he fought Darth Vader and Palpatine that was Prime Luke as well. So I don't know.
He couldn't touch Anakin.
I don't know.
No.
It'd be a good one though. It'd be good.
He lost that
Anakin
fight
would
you're talking
win.
about.
Well, you got to look at it this way. Luke wasn't trained as early as Anakin was either.
No, he wasn't. But Anakin also wasn't trained as early as most Jedis.
Well, no, but I mean, he was still a little kid.
Yeah,
Luke
yeah.
was a damn teenager.
Anakin was also
There's-
born with a buff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah, if you go by the midichlorian count, which a lot of people don't like, but yeah, he had the highest midichlorian count. He was born through the Force, like his mother, immaculate conception. I mean, Anakin is Jesus of the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
He is Jesus. I mean, there's no getting around that.
And
It's just
one of my favorite moments from all of Star Wars fictions. It's in the Star Wars Clone Wars TV series and the animated one.
oh yeah, so
And
good.
it's when I forgot what his name is, but it's the general. He's trying to kiss Padme, and Anakin walks in, and he goes, "Oh, why don't you put your lightsaber down and fight me like a man?" And Anakin drops his lightsaber and starts beating down.
Yeah, you don't mess with Padme.
I mean, I just force choked him. I
At this
dropped the
point, he
lightsaber.
was still Anakin Skywalker. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
So
Still.
force- you-
I just grabbed him and just jerked him over there toward me and just beat the shit out of him.
He killed Padme. Anakin did.
yeah,
Yeah, I think he did.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing. That's still a bitter pill to swallow for me.
That's a better
Yeah.
Anakin's my favorite character, but Padme's my second favorite character. I mean, anytime Natalie Portman is in a really good role, they kill her off. It just kills me.
Yeah, Anakin just can't. But that was the hero, though.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I mean,
He-
rewatch.
I think it come down to he loved his son. Not that he was good or anything.
I didn't
He
say
didn't mind.
I didn't say he was good. I just said he was the hero. He's the one that saved the day. Luke, you rewatch Return of the Jedi and watch. Luke is dead right. It's just like Palpatine was dead rights at the end of, or near the end of Revenge of the Sith when Samuel L. Jackson.
Mace Windu.
Yeah, Mace Windu. Couldn't think of his character. When Mace Windu's got him down, Mace Windu, it's done. Mace Windu's going to win. And Anakin stops him. Just like at the end of Return of the Jedi, Luke is dead. Gonna die. And Darth Vader takes off his mask, turns into Anakin, and chucks the Palpatine down the shaft. And somehow, apparently, if you go by sequel lore, didn't kill him, but we thought he killed him.
Yeah.
But we ain't getting into Rise of Skywalker.
No, that's that could be considered. Well, it's definitely not worse than Acolyte. Don't get me
No,
wrong.
no.
The first sequel I thought was okay, but when they started, I don't know.
Well, the first sequel was literally just a remake of A New Hope.
It was the same story of
Yeah. And that's why it was good. Then they proceeded to go into the second one and completely ruin the one really good black character they had in the show. It's like Star Wars doesn't have, other than Mace Windu, they don't have a lot of like really good black characters. They just don't build them up. Well, they had one in the first sequel movie.
The perfect opportunity too.
And then the second one, they just ruined his character.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, wait, what? It's like I feel so bad for John Boyega.
Yeah, but
it's
my
like,
thing is
they built him up so good in that first movie. It's like, okay, him or Rey's going to be the hero. And then in the second one, it's like, yeah, you're kind of right. Rey's the hero, but Finn is nothing, apparently. Nah, they done his character so dirty. And it made it even worse in the third one. So, Rise of Skywalker. So, yeah.
I didn't really watch any of those.
Yeah, Rise of the Skywalker.
You don't need to.
She thinks she's a Skywalker the whole time just to find out that she's a Palpatine. Like, what?
And then at the end, she calls herself a Skywalker.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, God, no. It's like, no, the only real Skywalker in that whole trilogy, they kill him off at the end. And he was a good character. That was another character that the sequel trilogy, done right, was Leia and Han's son. I don't know why I can't think of his name. He was the main villain throughout most of the...
Yeah.
Oh, Kylo Ren.
Yeah, Kylo... I was trying to think of his... Ben.
Oh, yeah, Ben.
Ben Skywalker. He was also Kylo Ren, but yeah, when he was good, he was Ben Skywalker. And he was a cool character. They done a good job telling his character story. And then they ruined it at the end. They done a good job telling John Boyega's character's story, Finn, in the first movie, and then ruined it in the second and third one. So, yeah.
I was still trying to figure out how, if they're all clones, they got a black stormtrooper.
Not all of them are clones. It got to the point where they wouldn't make any new clones, so they started going to these planets and taking children while they're young and training them up.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. They run low on clones because the clones, not the greatest army in the world.
Oh Lord, no, they can't hit nothing.
They can't shoot. They can't dodge
until they get LASIK surgery. Then they start wearing everybody out.
Yeah,
according to some of the memes I've watched.
Yeah.
There is only talking about Star Wars characters. There's only one character he's not canon because he's that broken. He'll never be canon. We might get a TV series, but it won't be canon to the Star Wars universe. It's called Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, and there's 2 video games of it. And you basically play as Darth Vader's apprentice, and he becomes stronger than stronger than Darth Vader. In the first game, at the end of the game, after you kill Darth Vader, you can go and kill Obi-Wan, you go and kill Luke Skywalker, you go and kill Leia, you go and kill Chewie. I mean...
Damn.
I thought you was going to say Darth Plagueis the Wise.
No, you kill...
I remember growing up reading the Star Wars comic books, but they wasn't an actual comic. They were actually bigger, made like a book. Thick as shit, too. Illustrated and everything. I enjoyed those. Wish I still had those because that'd be worth some money.
Hmm.
You know the Star Destroyers from Star Wars that the Imperials ride in, the big old like spaceships?
Yeah.
Well, Star Killer is his name, Darth Vader's apprentice. In the first one, he brings one of them down with the Force.
Well, yeah. That's just a little overpowered.
Yeah.
I mean, if you yank one of them out of the universe, I mean, ain't nobody gonna fight you. I mean, you could force choke the whole planet.
I also do want to say that while Anakin Skywalker was Darth Vader and he was in that outfit, that limited his powers.
Oh, yeah.
So that was, that's a canon thing that's known that Palpatine, when he made that suit for Vader, it limited his powers.
Yeah, Anakin was, I think it was like only at like 45, 50%. He wasn't nowhere near
as strong as he could have been. If he would have just done some stuff different.
Yeah, when he I was going to say, he really couldn't just get out of the suit.
No, before the suit,
Yeah.
You underestimate my powers. That whole ordeal.
Well, he underestimated Obi-Wan was his problem.
Yeah.
He got too cocky.
If he would have went to the dark side as himself, though, and not, tried to fight Obi-Wan and got himself in a precarious position and get chopped in half and burned the rest of his body, then, oh my God, he would have been ridiculously powerful.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know if they'd let him in, though.
What are you
I
talking
know
about?
Palpatine would have let him in.
Oh, Palpatine had already recruited him.
Yeah, but
That's he was when he went to what's the planet where him and Obi-Wan fight? And at the end of Revenge of the Sith.
Mustafar.
Yeah. Was it Mustafar? Yeah, I think it was Mustafar.
Yeah.
When he goes there, he's going there under orders of Palpatine. So, he's already committed. Now, the reason this is my opinion, and to me it's very true, but the whole reason he turns evil, we know the whole reason he turned evil. He was, trying to save Padme. That's the whole reason he did it. But what pushed him there is the stupid, dumb, green baby, Yoda, giving the dumbest advice in the world. I mean, Anakin comes to him and says, I've been having these dreams about Padme dying. I want to prevent them. And Yoda tells him, forget these dreams. You must, I don't know exactly how he puts it, but he basically tells him, you shouldn't love. Love leads to hate. Hate leads to the dark side. It's like, how you going to tell him that? That's
because Yoda don't mince words. He just comes right out and tell you how it is.
It's like, yeah, this woman you love, just let her die. That's the best thing for you. Just let her die. It's like, you idiot. So, meanwhile, you got Palpatine in his ear telling him, I can teach you how to save her. I can teach you how to do this and this, and, it'll save her. So.
But remember, they told Yoda tried to get him to not train him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's another thing that would have been massively different is if Qui-Gon Jinn didn't die, he would have been a much better trainer than Obi-Wan.
Yeah. I think that might have prevented Anakin from going to the dark side.
Yeah, it would have helped.
Don't get me wrong. In my opinion, Obi-Wan's what a Jedi is supposed to be, but not nothing. I can't pronounce
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, I can never pronounce his name, but yeah, him, in my opinion, I don't think he should have died to Darth Maul. I thought that was but don't get me wrong, Darth Maul is one of my favorite characters.
Darth Maul is a great character. I mean, Darth Maul is, he's the best villain in the prequel trilogy.
Yeah, but oh yeah.
Obviously, he's not Darth Vader, but he's a really, really cool villain.
Yeah, I think what made him so cool is his lightsaber.
Oh yeah, I mean that's why everybody loved him. Everybody loved Mace Windu because Samuel L. Jackson has a purple lightsaber.
Yep.
Ahsoka with her white sabers. That was always cool. I still have yet to see a dark saber.
Yeah.
I know about them. Jamie's told me about them. Don't tell me about it. It's not them. It's one single.
Ain't that in
There's
Mandalorian?
One in Mandalorian. Yeah.
You don't get to see it.
Yeah, you do.
At the end of, I think it's either the end of
you do.
Season 1, yeah.
No, I don't think it's into season 1. I think
It has to be because I didn't watch season 2.
I think it's the end of season 1 when he crashes the ship.
Yeah.
And he cuts himself out of it and reveals he has a dark saber. Yeah.
I didn't think that was season 1, but no,
that was season 1 because I didn't watch season 2.
Anyway, I like the dark saber. It's cool looking.
Yeah, don't ask me why I was watching it, but I was on.
Because it's good.
No, I was on YouTube or something, and they was talking about Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
Oh yeah.
The reason why it had the
T-saber.
exhaust ports out the side is because he didn't bleed his crystal right. It was unstable, and that's why it had to have the ports on the side to release the energy, or it would overheat or something. I don't know. They was talking about how you do everything right, and that's when they mentioned the dark saber.
Mm-hmm.
There was so many different ones. You had the blue and green, which was the most common. Red one's bleeded. Then there's the yellow one. Then there's the white one, which is a crystal that's been bled, that has been purified and brought back, so that it represents the white purification of it and everything. Then you get to the dark saber.
Mm-hmm. Made by the Mandalorians.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh.
And again, that was Friday. I think I was listening to that for me to remember it so damn good.
Man, it's been a while since I've watched Mandalorian.
I wasn't even watching Mandalorian. I was just literally scrolling through, and then it popped up on there. I was like, I'll listen to this, and it was actually pretty interesting.
Yeah. The ending to season 2 of The Mandalorian is the most we need to show Luke Skywalker in a good light, so let's just rip off Rogue One and Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Let's just literally, we're going to do it scene for scene.
It was like, yeah.
But this time it's Luke instead of Darth Vader doing it. It's a super cool scene.
It made Luke almost look. Now, don't get me wrong. He had the Jedi robe on and the green lightsaber and everything, but it almost made him look like the way he was killing the droids and stuff made him look like a Sith.
He was definitely peaking his powers.
Yeah, it wasn't no.
There was no forgiveness in him. He was on a mission.
He choked a droid, force choked it.
Oh,
Jedi don't force choke. You know what I mean?
How do you force choke a droid any damn way?
He did. He started crushing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's basically the equivalent of grabbing a bottle and just
squeezing it.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a cool scene, but it was ripped straight off of Rogue One.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we made an hour on this one.
Damn it, man!
I didn't quite expect that. And me and Josh didn't even get into no Dragon Ball Z talk.
Yeah.
Or Dragon Ball Super.
Oh yeah, that would have been.
Let me give y'all a PSA when it comes to a movie that's out that you do not want to go see until dawn. That is, unless you play the video game and you somehow know the backstory to what's going on, that movie makes no damn sense whatsoever. Now, the blood and gore, I like that. I like the costume designs on some of it. But the rest of it made no damn sense. There's no backstory. There's really no plot. Just survive. That's it. That's all you get out of it. Girl's sister went missing. Year anniversary, they went around trying to find her. They end up at that place, and it's just the same thing happens. You get killed, you reset, and it happens a different way the next time. That's the background to it.
There's just some games that shouldn't be turned into movies in general.
That was one of them. And it ends like they're going to come out with a 2. And I hope to God they do not.
If it doesn't do good, they won't. If it does good, they will. It's that simple.
Hopefully it don't do good. Now, when we went, 4 of us, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, there's like 12 people in there. But granted, it's been out for a while, so.
Yeah.
But still, it was not. The trailer made it look like it was going to be amazing.
Why didn't you guys watch Sinners?
See, I mentioned that a couple times. I said y'all said it looked good, but
it's amazing. It's the best it's the best movie you will watch.
The trailer to it versus the trailer to the other one, it was like, oh, this looks like it's going to be good. And it sucked.
I don't
get me wrong.
I don't understand.
I pitched Sinners a few times, but you know, when it come down to it, I like scary movies. I like gory movies. I thought, oh damn, from the trailer, this is going to be amazing.
Right.
They show all the good parts in the trailer. Again, if you're in a house that has this big hourglass on the thing that keeps twisting around, marking down when you're going to die, do you just stare at it and not think, what happens if I take that damn thing apart? What happens if I just shove this pick right through there? Will that stop this from happening? No, we're not going to do none of the logical things we're going to do. Mm-hmm. We're going to do stupid shit.
Yeah.
What about Final Destination? Is the new one of those out yet?
Yeah.
How come you didn't watch it then?
Because they're all the same. It's just different coincidences is all.
Yeah.
All the Final Destinations are pretty much the same.
Yeah, either way, you should watch Sinners. Sinners is amazing. It's the best movie I've watched in a few years, and I don't know if any movie will top it anytime soon. The only movie that may, and I don't even know for sure, but it may, is next year when Doomsday comes out. That's the only movie that might have a chance, and I don't even think it'll be as good as Sinners.
Nah, I don't think. Marvel did come out with Thunderbolts, and that was actually pretty good.
So, yeah.
And like I said, they've been coming out with a few good movies here lately, which, you know, is a lot better than what they have been coming out with.
Yeah.
So hopefully, you know, they start picking up and doing real good. They'd come back out with the Fantastic Beasts movies, you know.
I mean, that has nothing to do with Marvel. That's Warner Brothers. So
I just want to finish what they started.
And Warner Brothers made Sinners, so I think they're focused on the Sinners universe right now.
I hope they don't come out with a universe for it.
They're talking about it, so I have a feeling it's going to happen.
Strongly no.
I'd like.
Don't mess up a good thing with a sequel that you're going to drag the first one down with. Just stop where you're at. And it's like, that was good. Let's see if we can top it. Not with a sequel. Come out something and see if we can top it. That's how you do it. Know what you're saying?
I'd love to see a Batman Arkham Knight movie, just like a standalone movie. It could be like it doesn't have to be a random actor for Batman. It'd be somebody well known to play Batman, but somebody other than Robert Pattinson, because he has his own. He's doing his own Batman thing, but
I think they done changed their mind on that. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I thought there was something out there that maybe they're switching Batmans again.
again,
Good God.
I can't confirm this. It's
how many have there been? Like 7?
At least.
a lot.
At least 7. When you had the comic book Batmans, every one that come out, they was still a new one. Never used the same one twice until when they finally started using the same Batman. Same actor for Batman.
Mm.
Was it George Clooney?
No.
Oh wait.
He was a Batman.
Yeah, apparently, and apparently the Batman 2 movies keeps getting delayed, and James Gunn has said that Robert Pattinson is not his Batman. So,
what are we going to bring back? What's his name?
The way James Gunn is doing things, they're getting all new people, period.
James Gunn need to have his damn mind checked and quit changing all these. I know why they do it, so they can come out with a new Superman movie and think this is totally new. But no, it's not totally new. Quit changing the friggin' actors. You get somebody that plays the role good, leave them in the damn role.
I want a live action Teen Titans.
Ooh. That would.
And I got the perfect person to play Robin. You know the guy that plays L in Umbrella Academy? I don't know.
I haven't watched Umbrella Academy. You'd have to have Jamie here. Jamie's seen it.
Oh man, the perfect Robin.
You got that show Titans that's on Max.
Yeah,
Season 1 of that show is good. It falls off hard in season 2.
Damn.
Yeah, season 2 face plants. It's got Alan Richardson in it. He plays Hawk. So, but that season 1 of that show is great. It centers around Raven and learning about her and her father. It's good, but yeah, season 2 gets really bad. Season 2, they try to focus on other characters, Robin and some other ones, and they didn't get the right people for those other roles. So
no, that's usually
doesn't work. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this week's episode.
Yeah. Oh, I got one new Epic update. Epic Universe down there, Orlando. The Ministry of Magic is no longer a virtual line. You literally get to go in there and wait in line now to get on it.
I guess
I checked it out. I think it was Friday, and it was a 280-minute wait.
Good God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay then.
Might want to buy you something to eat in line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You better bring you some snacks for that line. Yeah, it got as high as 300.
That's wow.
And there's no way I could stand in line.
No.
How many hours do you think we spent in that park?
In Epic?
Yeah.
Not many.
Not enough to justify what we paid.
No, I would say we probably spent six hours total.
Yeah, and that's just because we was waiting on rides.
Yeah. That's just, yeah.
But I don't even know if we spent that long in there.
I'm just thinking the very first day we got down there, we went straight in there, and then we was over at How to Train Your Dragon for about an hour and a half in line and getting rides over there.
Yeah.
Then we went and got in line and done the Stardust Racer. We was in line for it for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Then we...
Monsters Unchained.
Did we go to that one afterward? Yeah, we went to that one afterward. And then we left the park for that day. And then we came back the next day. And the next day we was only in the park for an hour and a half, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, early that evening when we went back with our new wands and was in the park for about an hour and a half with
'cause
our wands doing spells.
Doing the spells and stuff at the ministry and stuff.
So I would say 6 hours tops.
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't more than 6 hours.
No. And, we paid $200 and some to be there.
$260.
But it wasn't worth it at the time.
Nah, but who knows? Maybe they're going to be ready for May 22nd.
Now,
I say that like it's not 4 days away.
yeah. Now, I will tell y'all right now, heavily drink water. Bring you an umbrella. Not for rain, just to have some kind of shade on top of you.
Mm-hmm.
On the TikTok shop, they have these little things that hooks to your belt loop that your shirt snaps into, and it blows cool air up your shirt and everything. You might want to invest in one of those because it is freaking hot at that park. Not the other parks, just that park. And if you walk into Nintendo Land, that right there, the heat just slaps you in the face and makes you its bitch because it's like, bam! Yeah, you're in a closed-in area over here. But it was amazing when you first walk in there.
Right.
Better than all the other lands. I mean, it just stuff everywhere. You know where the budget went. It went into Mario Land.
Yeah. I mean, because you have to go up steps to get into it. And as soon as you walk out, you get blinded with color.
Yeah.
Everything is so colorful and vivid. And then there's stuff everywhere. Left,
animated stuff
right,
everywhere.
Down below you. You look down and there's there's steps that go down to the more of the stuff. It's amazing looking. But
and none of those rides, you got to stand outside and wait to get on. The line might work its way out there.
I was going to say, every single ride on that side of the park was long as crap.
Yep.
I don't think I ever saw any of those rides with a less than 100-minute wait for any of the Mario rides.
Oh, no, they're still like that.
But they're all indoors. But we didn't get to get in line for any of the rides, so we don't know how cool the
AC and stuff.
The line is on the indoor section. So
yeah, but I'm going to tell you right now, and again, that's where they fell off at all the other lands. There's not enough interaction or visuals as you're waiting while you're outside.
Yeah.
None of the other rides over in the other two lands have you standing outside waiting. You if the line's that way, you will. But once you get so far, you're indoors, and there's all this stuff to look at that you can see, and there's AC, and you're out of the heat, and it's amazing. But they went on that side and they're like, nope, we ain't doing none of this shit over here. Now the Harry Potter ride is inside, so
yeah, we didn't get to experience it. So
no, that's the one I really wanted. I could, if I didn't try none of the other ones, that was the one I wanted. But no. But okay, I'm done with my Epic talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it'll be probably another year before I try to hit Epic.
Yeah,
give them a chance to get everything, all the kinks worked out.
Yep. Well, till next time.
Later.
Oh,